Saturday. For episode 7, I am focusing on the fresh tonight. It is going to be summer on a plate. I'm starting out with a chicken caprese sided with roasted squash. And for dessert, I am making grilled peaches topped with my lavender-infused mascarpone. We are going to be pairing our dinner with this delicious Soave wine from Italy. Stay tuned. It's going to be D to the lish. Hey guys. I got my drink in the kitchen tonight. I put together a beautiful white peach sangria. It's been chilling in the fridge for a little while, but I'm going to show you how I put it together right now. Hey guys, I'm so excited. We're making white peach sangrias tonight for our kitchen cocktail. I'm so excited. Now, because it's a sangria, it needs some time to kind of hang out and, get all the fruits and stuff to kind of just party in the pitcher. So I gotta get everything together and throw it in the fridge and just kind of let it hang out for a couple of hours before we actually pull it out to use it. So here we are, making white peach sangrias. Now this is kind of my recipe. I kind of just throw things together, and I'm doing a little bit different this time. I've decided on the White Zinfandel Sutter Home. For those of you that don't know, this was the actual first White Zinfandel ever made. And the winemaker from Sutter Home was trying to do something totally different with this wine, and it was a failure. And so instead of losing all that money and throwing away all that wine, he ended up making a White Zinfandel out of it. And good thing he did, because boy oh boy, did that give him a paycheck. So I decided to go with the original White Zinfandel from Sutter Home. Another funny story, Carl and I actually went to Sutter Home while we were in Napa, right babe?
That's right.
Oh, we had a blast. I mean, we went to some amazing wineries while we were in Napa that trip. And it was funny because we were driving by and we saw Sutter Home. We were like, oh my gosh, it's Sutter Home. We gotta stop. So we laid on the brakes, hung a hard Ralph, and there we were at Sutter Home having a free wine tasting. So we're going to take a whole bottle of White Zinfandel, and I'm just going to dump it right in my pitcher. So now I'm going to take, now that I have my base of a bottle of wine in, I'm going to take peach schnapps. Say that 10 times fast. Okay, and then I'm going to measure out 3/4 of a cup. How many of you have an I got drunk last night on peach schnapps story? Now I'm going to just stir this together, and I want to give it a little tasty taste. Oh, that is delicious. I'm going to throw in like a couple tablespoons of sugar, but it's so tart. That White Zin is actually a really good combo with the peach schnapps. I think it's a great marriage. And then I'm just going to take my grapes, my bunch of grapes, and I'm just going to pull them off and dump them in. Let me pull the rest of these off this bunch, and I'll slice these fellas in two. And we'll do some whole and some in half. This is what you call compromise, everybody out there, your partners. It's important to compromise.
I'll tell you what you call compromise.
What's that, babe?
Me drinking beer while you're making sangria.
Oh, for Pete's sake. I don't know about you guys, but I love a good, firm, crunchy grape. If it's not firm and crunchy, count me out. I don't want a part of it. I don't like mushy grapes unless they're being mushed up to make wine. And then mush away. Now I'm just going to cut into these beautiful white peaches. Oh, run away, peach. Okay. And I'm just kind of cutting. I'm leaving the skins on these fellas, and I'm just putting them in big hunks like this. See, they don't have to be pretty. I mean, I'm just kind of slicing them up and throwing them in. So we're just going to get the rest of these peaches sliced up and thrown in, and then we're going to add in ice, and we're going to top it with some club soda, give it a nice stir, and throw it in the fridge for a few hours. See you guys soon. All right, guys. Didn't that look D to the lish? Doesn't this look D to the lish? Oh, geez, let's not, I don't need any more ice. I do want some fruit though. So what I'm gonna do, oh yeah, see, we'll get all this fruit in there. Oh, yummy. There is nothing like white peach sangria in the summertime. I thought, man, you know what? This will be perfect with our dinner tonight. Doesn't that look just beautiful? Now, you know me, gotta garnish. I grabbed my mint from outside. It's been baking in the sun all day. Oh yeah, how pretty is this? Just a little garnish of mint on the side there. How gorgeous. What a perfect cocktail to kick off our night. Let's make the chicken. All right, let's get started on our chicken caprese dinner. This is gonna be super simple. My version of chicken caprese is just gonna be in the skillet tonight. What I'm doing now is just chopping my onion because I wanna put that in the pan with my marinara. Just a rough chop through this guy. And then we'll get some tomatoes sliced up. They're gonna go on top of the chicken. And I also have some really nice mozzarella that we're gonna put on top as well, and some fresh basil. All of the things that you want in your caprese dinner. The caprese salad is one of my absolute favorite salads. Sometimes I just go and get that when I go to a restaurant. It is so good. The Capitol Grill makes an amazing caprese salad. It's amazing. So, so good. All right, I got tomatoes on the vine too. So nice and fresh. Oh my gosh, they are perfectly ripe. Exactly what you want for a caprese salad. All right, we got our tomatoes sliced up. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they, babe? All right, guys, so I'm just trimming up my chicken here. I like to get it trimmed up. I just rinsed it. These chicken breasts are really, really big. So what I like to do to make sure that they cook evenly is I like to flatten them a little bit. I just kind of pound them out so that they're even. I could do this all day. So now that I have my chicken flattened, what we're gonna do now is just season it up with some salt and pepper. I'm going to heat a skillet. I'm just going to cook the chicken, brown it on either side, and then I'm gonna add in that juicy marinara with the onions and the garlic and the oregano. And we're just gonna kind of let the chicken finish up cooking in a nice low simmer. And while we do that, we'll get our squash ready to go in the oven. Stay tuned. Salt up my chicken, salt and pepper. Drizzle in some oil. Nice couple turns of the pan. I hear you, Pooh. Are you supervising Mom tonight? All right, while that's getting going, I'm going to open up the crushed tomatoes. It won't take long to get this chicken browned up on both sides. I don't want to cook it all the way through. I want to let it simmer in the pan with the marinara sauce and let it cook through that way. Just kind of slow cook it. We're just sizzling away over here. When I flip the chicken, I'm going to add in the onion and the garlic. And then we'll add in the marinara. How you guys doing this week? I'm doing good now, I'll tell you that much. You really have to try this sangria. Saw how easy it was. Oh yeah, this is good. This is the perfect cocktail to actually pair with a dinner too. But I wanted to introduce you guys to a wine that some of you may have never heard of tonight. So we're gonna go with an Italian wine tonight to pair with this dinner. Something new. All right, let's get these puppies flipped. Add our onion. I'm gonna use like half of this garlic. This onion is going to give a lot of great flavor to that marinara sauce. That's really why it's going in this dish. Oh my goodness gracious. This smells so good. All right, I am just going to add in my can of crushed tomatoes. Pinch of oregano, a little more than a pinch, probably more like a teaspoon. Some more salt and pepper. Get it all stirred in with the onion. This marinara is going to give the chicken a nice flavor also. That chicken is just going to kind of hang out in this marinara and just slow cook. I'm going to turn it down. Just a nice low simmer, not too low, but not like, you know, I don't want to rough bubble. You know what I mean by rough bubble? And then the marinara is going to be what we spoon over top of our squash. All right, I have it turned down. I'm going to put my lid on and let this hang out. All right, guys, I am just slicing up my zucchini and summer squash. I'm just going to kind of cut it in half lengthwise. I'm never good at this. Putting it on the tray. I like to call these squash boats, but I'm not really hollowing them out. I'm just slicing them in two, and then I'm going to use salt and pepper, some olive oil, and Parm cheese. We're going to put them in the oven and oven bake them. All right, I'm just going to take the olive oil now and very lightly and it dumps out. Very lightly spread it on. All right, just a light coating of salt and pepper. I love fresh ground black pepper. I just like this way. It's super easy. You saw how quick it was for me to just hack off the top, slice it down, put all this on, and boom, they're ready for the oven. Hey guys, I'm just heating up my 2 cups of heavy cream. We are going to make a lavender infused whipped mascarpone topping to go on our grilled peaches tonight for our dessert. It's gonna be delish. So I'm just gonna infuse this heavy cream with the lavender. This is culinary lavender. You wanna make sure anytime you infuse something that you're going to be eating that you wanna make sure that your dried buds are culinary. So once this comes to a nice bubble, I'm going to put in, I'd say about 2 tablespoons of dried lavender buds, and then I'm gonna pull it off the heat and let it rest for about 30 minutes and let it just infuse. We got a nice little bubble simmer starting to go on this heavy cream. So it is almost time to put in our lavender buds. Those of you that have never used lavender before, I challenge you. I think you would really, really love the flavor that it gives us. So now I'm just stirring in these lavender buds in my heavy cream. They're gonna hang out while this heavy cream cools. I'd say about 30 minutes. I'm gonna let them just sit in there, kind of like we're making tea. All right, guys, we are ready to go with straining our heavy cream. When I took this off the stove, I added in 2 tablespoons of sugar and stirred that in while it was nice and warm. So now it's cooled. It's been about a little over 30 minutes. I'm just gonna strain this through this mesh strainer. That way you get all those lavender buds out. And then I'm going to just put this right in the refrigerator. It's going to chill. And then when we're ready, we're going to just add our mascarpone and whip it up. And that's going to be a delicious topping for our grilled peaches. All right, guys, it's time to whip up our lavender infused cream. So we're going to start there, and then we're going to fold in our mascarpone cheese. I have 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese here. Just just going to put that in. So good on our peaches.
Aren't you glad I didn't have to whip that by hand?
Whew! Could you imagine?
I got Big Funky putting our peaches on the grill. These guys are not going to have to be on very long. We just want to put some grill marks on them. If you've never tried grilled peaches, you have not lived. They are so good.
I don't think it'll take very long because they're sugary, so
Yeah.
maybe a minute.
Yeah,
maximum.
it's very, very, very quick on the grilled peaches, but they are going to be delish.
All right, guys, I'm just slicing our mozzarella for the top of our chicken. And I'm going to do 2 nice slices per piece of chicken because those pieces of chicken, I should say, are so big. And I have my fresh basil here. Just going to tear some of these leaves and lay them right on the chicken. Oh, guys, this is gonna be so good. All right, guys, we have a nice bubble going on this. Now it's time to dress the chicken. So I'm just gonna lay a nice basil leaf down. I'll do 2 pieces of mozzarella for Big Funky. And I'm gonna do basil, mozz. Actually, I'm gonna pull that off, do my tomato first, because it's gonna be my piece here, and then my mozzarella, because I want that mozzarella to melt right over top of the tomato. And how are we gonna get this to melt nice? Just like this. Lid right on top. The cheese is gonna melt down over our chicken. While it finishes up, we have our squash pulled out of the oven, and we are going to plate. Get ready. Hey guys, my favorite time of the night, time to taste the wine. And I thought it would be great to introduce you guys to something that you may not know. This is S2E7, and it is from Northern Italy. And I thought that it would be a perfect pairing with this dinner tonight because this is a very refreshing dinner, and this is exactly how a S2E7 wine is. I just remember the S2Es that I've tasted in the past being very crisp, aromatic. I feel like I get pear on my nose, and God knows, I mean, it smells amazing, babe. Here you go.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Let's give this a taste. Cheers, babe. Let's give this fella a taste and see what we get. Oh, that is delicious. Perfect for summer. It's like medium acidity, super, super crisp, but it still has this smoothness on the back end. You get all of the fruit. I really, really like this wine, and I'm so glad that I chose this wine to pair with this dinner because the acidity and the tomatoes and the balsamic is going to be so great with this. Cheers, everyone. Try some S2E7. All right, guys, let's give this a taste. I'm dismantling my artwork right now, trying to get into a bite. That marinara turned out perfect, and it was a great hot tub for our chicken while it finished up cooking. Oh. Mm-hmm. This squash is absolutely delicious. That Parmesan cheese was the perfect addition on the squash. Oh my gosh. Look at the tower of goodness this chicken is. Oh my gosh, it looks so juicy. Look at how great that chicken turned out.
Picking up the camera.
Please pick it up. Oh, look at that. Isn't that delicious? D to the lish. All right, I got to get into a bite here, you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll find a small bite with some tomato and cheese and basil. Super fresh. The chicken is so juicy and delicious. I'm so glad that I had it simmering in that marinara because it just added that extra flavor. The basil and the mozzarella are just perfect with that balsamic glaze on the top. You have to make this. It's absolutely delicious. And you saw how easy it was. I'm going to give these grilled peaches a quick whirl, and then we're going to go feed Poppy because he knows I'm eating chicken, and he has been waiting patiently. Oh my gosh. So incredible. The smoothness of that lavender with the acidic peach is a perfect marriage. And I am so glad that I have a bunch of this cream left over because I'm going to be eating it with my blueberries tomorrow morning. I had to take 2 bites. So good. All right. Let's go feed Pooh. Oh, he's excited about his chicken.
No, I didn't get it.
Well, you're gonna
Blooper reel. Now he got it.
Now he got it. Say thank you. This dinner turned out exactly how I wanted it to. It is summer on a plate. Another episode of Saturday Dinners. It's a wrap. Cheers, everyone. Are we rolling? What happened? What'd I do? Oh no. He found an outtake already. Roasted squash out of the oven. It's gonna be D to the lish. Damn it. All right, going again. How many takes is it gonna take to get me? It's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? Okay. I mean, who doesn't have a I got drunk last night on the white Zinfandel from Sutter Home story? Dude, it's gonna be D to the lish. Okay. I got drunk last night on the white Zinfandel from Sutter Home. We are gonna be tasting? Okay. We are gonna be tasting. Is that good? Oh. I got drunk last night on the white Zinfandel from Sutter Home. Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll cut those together.
Okay, good.
Get the dinner and dessert.
Oh, shh. That was quite an event.
I turn the camera off yet, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can edit that. Oh, I'm stuck on the trash can. Oh, God. Boy, am I excited that this is ready to go. You know when you have something sitting in the fridge, just...
Wait.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Get in.
You gotta get in it. Oh, we're filming. All right. I got drunk last night on the white Zinfandel from Sutter Home. How many of you have an I got drunk last night on peach schnapps story? Oh my gosh, it's Sutter Home. We gotta stop. That's an, oh jeez, let's not, I don't need any more ice. All right, let me get my drink. That's important, isn't it? As Rachel Ray says, good couple turns of the pan. I've got to get my these fellas. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right. What? Summertime. What's that song? Makes me feel fine. All right. Lord. The smoothness. Oh. Hang tight, peeps.